All right, now we're getting into one of my favorite sections, which is all about creating and publishing content on LinkedIn. And I love this because I'm the son of two English teachers. I grew up in a home that was lined floor to ceiling with books. I'm obsessed with great stories, with storytelling, with sharing, all kinds of different formats, video, books, blog posts, anything you can think of, audio, obviously podcasts. We live in the greatest time ever to consume content in any way that you want. And LinkedIn is all over this, by the way. So I want to start by explaining to you why you should be publishing content on LinkedIn, how that's going to help you, bottom line, get a ton more business from your efforts on LinkedIn. Because as you see, we're on LinkedIn's main Pulse content page. LinkedIn is talking about basically becoming a one-stop shop for all the professional content in the world. What LinkedIn wants you to do as a professional is spend as much time as possible on their website. And so that's why LinkedIn is literally trying to corner the market on all these different areas. Online learning, right? With lynda.com, they bought for almost $2 billion. Online training courses. That's why they bought SlideShare, which is one of the biggest online presentation platforms in the world. That's why they're all about education and connecting you with different resources for training and jobs. And then also Pulse, LinkedIn Pulse is their news channel, their news network. And what LinkedIn wants to do is get us spending as much time on here getting stuff delivered to us that is specific to our industry, our profession, our niche, to meeting our needs as professionals. And it's great. And LinkedIn is so smart because they're crowdsourcing the whole thing. They have partners, obviously, like the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, that'll funnel in news stories to them. But they have 400 million members that they give the ability to share content to. So you and me are now a media company. We can now become our own printing press, newspaper, TV station, whatever we want. And the beautiful thing about that, the reason you should be excited about that is how you differentiate yourself from everybody else in your space. The content you put out, especially if you do video or podcast or audio, even writing, if you use your own unique voice, your own unique personality, approach, insights, knowledge, that helps elevate you and raise you above the competition. You're not just another consultant. You're sharing really great insights, or you're very likable, you're fun, people want to learn more. I call it infotainment, giving people information but also entertaining them. And we live in a world, and I'm going to be showing you here in the modules to come how to create content very quickly, very easily, and content that really is authentic to you, to your voice, to your style. You don't have to be Ernest Hemingway or Stephen King or any kind of great storyteller. I'm going to show you how this works. So first of all, what we're looking at right now is LinkedIn's main news channel page, Pulse, right? And so they're saying, we want to give you all these insights. And so they put all their big shot celebrities up here, Richard Branson, Bill Gates, all kinds of people. But then you notice these channels. This is where real magic happens. So let me show you something. People subscribe to these different Pulse channels by topics, and you can see what happens is, so the leadership and management channel, all the articles about that go out to 15 million people. All the big ideas and innovation articles, 12 million. Technology has 10 million followers. What that means is every time someone gets featured on that channel, millions and millions of people are seeing that content. And what's great about it is, as we go down, you'll see they have the influencers, the big shot celebrities you can follow, but then they have all these channels, right? Leadership and management, big ideas, technology, entrepreneurship, banking, finance, marketing, professional women. See how they're niching this out? Social media, green business, best advice, recruiters. The goal of understanding LinkedIn is getting featured on these channels. Imagine getting featured just on the healthcare channel, your blog post getting featured to 3 million people. Think about what that would do for your business, right? And obviously these are the partners that they have, the big name publishers. But the beautiful part is LinkedIn has given us a lot of incentive to publish. And let me explain that. So when I look at my profile and I look at the posts that I've published, right? And this is where it is where you write new blogs. And I'll show you how to do that here in a little bit. But you can see see all these posts I've published and the data and the analytics. And this is where tons and tons of warm leads will come from. So let me explain this to you. If you go under profile, who's viewed your profile, and then we're just going to click over, this is normally, and I'll talk about this in a different module, who viewed your profile, etc. But let's look at this one, who's viewed my blog post on LinkedIn. This is why you want to be publishing content on LinkedIn. So let me show you how this works, right? Let's take actually here this post, because this one I just wrote recently and it got a lot of engagement. So what you can see with this one piece of content that I shared on LinkedIn, right? 383 people looked at it, 31 liked it, 18 comments, 6 people shared it. They've got a little track and trend here to show me. But what's really neat about this, and let me clear off my canvas and scroll down, is I can find out a lot of information on who's checking my stuff out, and then turning those people into warm leads and into clients. So you can see here, LinkedIn has sorted everything. Remember, because LinkedIn is big brother. They know everything about everyone on the network. So I can see, these are the top industries of people who are enjoying this post, right? Here's the top job titles of people reading my posts. And that's a lot of insight. So maybe my next post would say how salespeople can use LinkedIn, how business owners can use LinkedIn, right? Using their terminology. I can see by location. If I'm doing a specific area I want to focus on, Minneapolis or Chicago or New York, I can see how they're coming to me via traffic sources, LinkedIn homepage or LinkedIn.com or things like that, how they're finding me. But where the real magic happens, where the real one-on-one engagement is down here, where it says who's responding to your post. You can see instantly if I click likes, these are the 31 people who liked my post. Now think about this as a warm lead, right? I can instantly open up this Jeffrey's profile in a new window, and I can send him a personalized scripted invite that says, so I click connect, I say we've done business together. Again, click my title like I've shown you, and I can have one that says, Jeffrey, thanks again for liking my recent post, The Shocking Truth About LinkedIn. Watch this. Would love to connect directly here on LinkedIn. Also, I have a ton more posts you might enjoy, and I can send links to you. John Nemo, whatever it is, whatever the ask is, right? So again, he's a warm lead. He's already sold on me to the point of liking and engaging my article. So then I go back, I can open the same thing again with Alban, right? Just copy and paste the invite. Very simple, right? I can go down. I've got 31 leads. That's how I'm looking at this. 31 inbound leads. These are people who liked a specific post about a specific topic. So imagine the ability then to instantly start a conversation with them. They're already warmed up to me. They've already liked it. Or I can look and see, here's all the comments, right? And so I can go in and I can see here's his comment. He wrote that. I can go view the comment. I can like it, right? I can respond to it. This is going to take me over to the actual post, right down to the comment area to where he left his comment. There he is, right? And I can go in, I can like what he had to say. I can make sure that I hit reply. And I can say, thanks so much, Simon, and then tag him because it pulls up his name. What was your favorite part of the post, or whatever it is, or just, appreciate your thoughts. Yep. So, that's something now I can look at Simon and go, oh, yeah, he's a good prospect. I'm going to go in and message him and say, subject it could be my recent post. Hey, loved your comment. Thought you might also enjoy this. Or I noticed you mentioned in your comment you're frustrated with problem X. We offer a solution. See how this works, right? I've got all these comments in here. And again, this is all from the analytics. So I can also look at the shares. 6 people shared this article. So I can say, okay, Paul shared it. What did he share? Let's see what he did, right? Let's see where he put it. Oh, okay, problem. Okay, so I can go ahead and like and engage with Paul here. Say, hey, Paul, and I just start typing his name, and usually LinkedIn will find him, Cruballian. Sometimes this can get a little glitchy, so you have to just be patient or try again. Usually you want to try to tag people on LinkedIn so they know. Hopefully I'm spelling that right. Sometimes it just doesn't pull up, or you have to kind of delete. Either way, he'll get a notification. It's just because it's on his post. And I can say, Thanks so much for the share. What was your favorite part of the post? And I'm inviting him to have a discussion. And the beautiful part about this is now Paul's whole network sees this, right? So everyone Paul is connected with will see in his news feed, Paul commented on a discussion. Paul shared an article. Paul interacted with John Nemo. And what's going to happen? More people are going to go, oh, what's this post? I want to read this too. And this is how your posts go viral. Right? This is how leads come to you inbound. So I can go back and say, okay, I see Martin shared it as well. Oh, here's a good post from John Nemo to take into the weekend. Well, that was nice. I'm going to go over and view the share. And if I haven't already, I'll comment and say, thanks, Martin. And again, Martin's whole network of how many of our contacts sees him. And what's he talking about? This guy right here, right? And what's he pointing people to? My content. See this? This is amazing, you guys. This is why I love publishing on LinkedIn, because of all the leads it brings me, all the opt-ins, all the people that want to connect with me, and all the people then that view my profile, that share my content. You can see how much depth there is to these analytics. You can see specifically, is it working, right? Is it not working? You can really filter this in incredible ways. Who's responding? All these different things. These are all warm leads for you, and they come in on autopilot once you start really understanding how to share content. So here's another one, right? Almost 300 views, 24 likes, 5 comments, 6 shares. I just click that, takes me right down. Here are the people that shared the article. I can go and look, see when they shared it, 7 days ago. Here it is. I can paste in a comment. I can like it, invite her to talk more. And again, it keeps me in front of people. It ends up bringing more people over to the post itself. They like it. They share it. They talk more. It can get featured on the LinkedIn news channels. I put in a call to action, which I'll show you in a little bit, that leads people to get on my webinar or sign up for my email list. On and on and on it goes, right? This is the magic behind publishing on LinkedIn. This is why you need to be doing this. It is a great, great tool. And one of the beautiful things about it is you can repurpose content you've already done on your company blog, your web blog. You can be a curator where you just find important news stories, link to them and share them. But you can see then, how you build a following, how you build a reputation, how people really pay attention to what you're doing on LinkedIn, and how valuable and how powerful this is. Now, another beautiful thing about LinkedIn and publishing content, in addition to all those analytics I just showed you and how powerful those are, how many warm leads you can get, you also get kind of longer tail, longer form leads as well. So you can see I've got over 4,500 followers. Not all these people are connected to me on LinkedIn, but if they like a post or like something I'm sharing on LinkedIn, they can follow me, just like you follow a celebrity on Facebook or whatever, and then they kind of pay attention. They get little notifications every time John is publishing something. They will see that. They will come over. They will jump in, right? And that's another great thing about sharing content on LinkedIn. So don't worry. I'm going to show you all about how to create, how to share the content, how to get it in front of people. But for now, I want you excited. I want you understanding the value and the benefit to you and your business of publishing content on LinkedIn. So I'm going to stop for now, let you digest that, think a little bit about how you could be benefiting from this and these types of leads, and then I'll see you in the next video.